Hey, everybody. Welcome on into Friday night here on Norhtwoods TCG. That's right. We're getting kicked off. We're having some fun. We have some new products. I did happen to get some of the mystery boxes. Some people asked last week. Well, we do have some of them available, along with, of course, the shipment of the tins coming in. We got the Destin's Rivals Team Rocket tins that came in as well. On top of that, we have Journey Together, along with a new giveaway here today. So we do have Destin's Rivals. We'll be giving away a Destin's Rivals 6-pack bundle at the end of the month for everybody that purchases. Once again, we do that all the time here now on Norhtwoods TCG. So make sure you guys join in, have some fun. And we have some products available for you guys here this evening, so make sure you guys check out the shop. We did get a little bit more Journey Together. Not a lot. I didn't order a lot more Journey Together just because of the fact that it's everywhere at this point in time. I can pretty much go anywhere if I didn't want to, that everybody can get it. So there's a little reason to worry about getting that, and plus there's plenty of it right now. So we do have the surprise boxes, as you can see behind me, the Prismatic Evolution surprise boxes. They do come with one random promo inside of it, and they also do come with the 4 packs of Prismatic Evolutions inside of each one of those, along with a couple of displays. Honestly, I opened one of them finally because I wanted to see what was inside of it, and basically they're an empty box. I really didn't need to make them as big as they did, but that is what it is. Focus your... So welcome on in, everybody. Thank you guys for joining here. And like I said, I got a bit of a headache tonight, so just so everybody is aware that if I'm a little bit downbeat or if I'm not like screaming if we hit an Umbreon or something like that, it's not that I'm not excited. It's just that my head hurts a little bit. So just to be up front about that. Hey, Aaron Scott, how you doing this evening? Welcome on in, bud. How are you doing this lovely week as we're going into the weekend? Hopefully you're doing well. Like I said, we're just kind of chilling right now, getting things rocking and rolling here. Queue's open. Any purchases this month gets put into the drawing for a Destin's Rivals booster bundle as well. So that's a nice little fun item that we're having for this month. And then we're also got the 35 likes on the live tonight. You'll get a giveaway for that as well. So there's a lot of different opportunities here tonight. So make sure you guys check out the shop as you guys are joining us here this evening. See, we have Fairlight. Thank you so much for dropping in. How you doing? Aaron Scott, good. Finally off for a 14-hour shift. Well, or from it. It should be from it. Off. So yeah, you're off for 14 hours or you're just got off a 14-hour shift. Oh, I remember the days of working 14-hour shifts. Oh, wait, that was today. No, my bad. That was today. I just got done. Honestly, I worked from about 6 o'clock this morning, and I finally got done at about 7:38 tonight. So it's been a long night with the first cold. I figured you finally got off of a 30 or a 14-hour shift. That makes more sense than I know. Usually it's like you sit there and read some of the comments and you're like, man, I just sit there and wonder, they must have meant this because this makes more sense. Yeah, every day is different. Yeah. Well, plus when you work for yourself, it's always different, right? It just depends on what's going on that day. Some days I get off early. So typically August can be a little bit slower. There's more time. Everybody's kind of getting ready for winter. So there's no real push for anything at that point in time. But then in the fall, right now, we had our first really cold night where people are turning on their equipment. Once that happens, it's just run. That week afterwards is always just a beast trying to get caught up on everybody that's currently finding out that their equipment's not working, finding issues that they're having, all of that good stuff. Definitely does occur. So yeah, I mean, it's fun. And that's exactly what happens too when you're in an HVAC company and you work for yourself. So I am on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, holidays and everything. I've even been on lives where I've had to leave early on an emergency. I mean, it is what it is. If the customer calls, they're paying the bills and I am in the truck and I am on my way. So we just got to work with it and go with what we got. So welcome on in, everybody. Yeah, once again, we did get some of these. So we did get some of these in. So we do have some of these Prismatic Evolution surprise boxes. We did get 4 of these in from Distro. So I was able to get 4 of these. I got some more Journey Together. Not a lot. I think I got 20 more packs or 25 more packs. I didn't order a lot of Journey Together. But I did get the surprise boxes in. And we did get the also these tins as well. Oh no, Venusaur just died. Come back, Venusaur. Nobody saw that. Stay. Okay. then we did get these as well. So just so everybody's aware, we got those. I'm going to push this up just a little bit. Minor adjustments because we got tins tonight, so we got to make sure we get the tins in view tonight. There you go. So yeah, we do have the Team Rocket tins that come in as well. We got one box of those, so those are available in the shop also. So there's, I think there was 4 Mewtwo's. There's actually a couple extra Mewtwo's, but there's 2 Persian, 2 Nidokings, and then 4 of the Mewtwo's in that box. So kind of nice. Kind of nice. I got a box with more Mewtwo's in them. So tins look great. They do. I really like them. I think that they're a really, really nice looking tin. So there is the 3. So that's the Mewtwo option. I like the silhouette of Mewtwo and then the promo where it's there. Because let's see, here's the Persian, so you get the Persian version of it too. I think the Persian one looks really nice with the orange and all that. Really, really nice looking tin for that. And then the other one that we have, of course, is the Nidoking version as well. So there's the Nidoking one. So those are all available in the shop right now. They're in the tin section and in the Destin's Rivals location. I don't know. I guess I haven't even looked inside of these. Does anybody know what pack selections inside of here? Are they Destin's Rivals, or are there other products and other packs inside of here, like Journey Together and that inside of here? I honestly haven't even looked to see what's in these for sure. See how much research I'm doing. I don't even know for sure what's inside of these tins. But yeah, we do have them available. We have the surprise boxes. We have 4 of them available. And we got Journey Together. We still have the Unova tins. So we do have black and white, and the... we got the 151 mini tins available as well in the shop. So there's a lot of different tins and stuff available in the shop right now. We're getting down on actual products. There's still Silver Tempest available, sleeve blisters as well. So we still have a good portion of the Silver Tempest sleeve blisters in the shop also. So if you're looking for some Silver Tempest fun, them are in the sleeve blister section. So we do have Silver Tempest. Journey Together sleeve blisters. I think there's like 3 Paradox Rift. There's hardly anything for Paradox Rift left in the shop. We're getting down a little bit. We're going to see. What else do we have? I got to get another restock. Trust me, I've been burning through. Oh, we got a bunch of 151 boxes as well. We have the Alakazam and Zapdos boxes available. As you can see, we got the Zapdos ones up here. We got some of the Alakazam ones. We're getting down a little bit on those as well. So those are slowly going away also. But I'm going to find a way to get a restock. We're getting a little bit slim on some product here again. Was getting really good numbers, and now it's just been a little bit slow at this point in time. Hopefully we can see some pickup on that as time goes on. Hopefully get another restock of a decent amount of product. It's just not... was getting good. We were getting a lot of different products in. We were getting a lot of different opportunities, but since then they've kind of slowed down a little bit from distribution, and we've been getting less and less again. Less selection coming back again. This month, any purchase to Destin's Rivals 6-pack bundle is going to be up for grabs. So same thing like last month. All the orders for the month will go into a drawing. And we'll do a drawing at the end of the month for everybody that purchases through Northwoods TCG. It's an appreciation, pretty much a customer appreciation for the month. Anybody that purchases in automatically enters into that just by purchasing something from NorthwoodsTCG.com, and then we'll do that giveaway at the end of the month for all of the people that purchase. So that's the way to get in on that. And if you do become a channel member too, so we do have the Northwoods TCG channel memberships down below. If you do join if you do order and do a rip and ship, you get to play the Guess the Energy game. So every single purchase that you do, we get to do the Guess the Energy game, or every first purchase of the night, you get to do the Guess the Energy once a night. If you do multiple purchases, we forget, we do it a little bit later. Then we will do that once. If you do hit it, Guess the Energy correctly, we have a wheel of names, and we will spin the wheel of names. And you have the option of 4 Sword and Shield products right now, if it will reload, which is going to be a Brilliant Stars. I believe there's Brilliant Stars, Lost Origin, Silver Tempest, and one other pack on there. I'm trying to remember which one I have on there. They're all Sword and Shield. So basically you get a Sword and Shield. So Lost Origin, Silver Tempest, Chilling Rain, that's what it was, and Brilliant Stars. So if you do guess your energy on your order for the evening, then you'll get in for that as well. All right, I think I've covered all the basics here. Getting in, Nico Store, welcome on in. How you doing, bud? Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic evening here. Hopefully everything's going well for everybody that's joining us. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you jump in as well. Let's help out the stream a little bit and get things rocking and rolling here. Best way to do that, of course, is hitting that like button. Helps out a ton. So how's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's had a good weekend, depending on where you are, or week, I should say, depending on where you are. Some people got a little cooler this week. Other areas didn't seem to have as much of an effect. I mean, normal fall temperatures, but we were close to frost here, so we got down there quite a ways. So gets a little hairy sometimes this time of the year for that. And then next week it's going to be warm again. So we're going to go back up in temperature, going to get a little warmer. Everything's going to be a little bit better, hopefully. And then we'll have a couple more weeks or an Indian summer here where we can push through until the end of the month. Get a little bit warm temperatures and keep from freezing. That's the goal. So welcome on in, guys. Thank you guys, everybody's joining in. Check out, oh, you know what? I don't even have that up. Let me do this for you guys too. Now I got freaking music stuck in my head because I don't know how many people here have seen that, what is it, K-pop Demon Hunters? My kids are absolutely obsessed with that movie. So now it's like I got that running in the background of my head. The music in there is kind of catchy. So that's kind of a catchy little number that you can get stuck on. All right, looks like we got an order coming through here. Let's see. Here we go. So we got order 1350 coming through. And we got just purchased the Secret Pikachus. All right, sounds good. Yep, I will get them loaded up for you. So we got the Secret Pikachus. They're Big Island Angler. Welcome on in. How you doing, bud? So, yes, we got an order, but it's going to be I'll have to pull them from the side over here, so I'll get them out. But welcome on in, everybody. How you doing, Big Island Angler? Hopefully you're having a great evening. Market Scalper, welcome on in. Hearts on fire, baby. We got some hearts on fire going on. So thank you so much for joining in. Hit that like button if you join in. Also check the shop. We do have some prismatic surprise boxes. We got 4 of them from the distro. We also got a box of the tins as well. So we did get the Team Rocket tins. Those are in the shop also. Products are down a little bit. We didn't move up the prices of sleeve blisters, but we did kind of go up almost close to market with the tins just because didn't get a lot of them. Hearts on fire. Checking something because I thought that I was missing something here, but I don't see it. Something just sparked my memory. I'm pretty sure that was... I went through these, and I'm pretty sure I did get it, but I wanted to make sure on an order. I was just with the single coming through. It reminded me of an order. I thought that there was a single in one of them, but I don't see it now. So, oh, there it is. Yep, I'm gonna have to send that one out as well. So, there's one more. You think more going to retail lately? I personally think so. A lot more. Retail is getting a majority of the product at this point in time. I will say that. Even now, we just saw, I don't know if anybody saw it, Costco get a big dump of those poster collections. So the black and white poster collections just got dropped at Costco. A lot of it's going to Costco and Sam's Club right now, especially of these specialty sets currently that are out there. Seems like those ones are getting a ton of those products right now. So yeah, we're definitely seeing a lot of shift, but it's not going to as heavy to Walmart. So what's available at Walmart and Target seem to be available at our distribution in small amounts as well. It's like the prismatic evolutions that aren't available at like Walmart and Target, but are going to Best Buy and Costco. We don't get those opportunities for us from the distro. So it's kind of weird. Right now, what is being split off and how it's being split off. So right now, it's kind of a mix on that point. But currently, yes, there's a lot more product, in my opinion, going to seems to be going to distro going to the retail stores. Big box stores like Costco and Sam's Club are really making bank at this point in time. A ton of product going to them that even the regular stores and distros are not seeing in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, it's not. Definitely not a very clean market at this point in time. We're hoping to see a little bit cleaner on that, but hey, it is what it is. At the end of the day, we just got to kind of work with it. And the problem is, though, is what I'm getting concerned about is that you're going to start turning business owners into scalpers if you continue to do that, because they're not going to have a choice. They can't get Magic the Gathering anymore, and the problem is none of the big box stores carry Magic the Gathering. Even Walmart barely and Target barely carry any Magic the Gathering. So they're running into a situation like that. There's getting to be a really big storm that's brewing. And I know that there's a couple LGSs that are already doing that. They're starting to go and go to Best Buy, go to these stores and clean off shelves or clean off some of the product that's high value and high flow that they can raise the price on the market and sell. So they're starting to create a situation on where business owners are going to start going that direction. Now, for me, I don't want to go that direction. I mean, if it's Sword and Shield product, yeah, I will go to the store and grab Sword and Shield product off the shelf. I'm never going to see that from Distro again. So I don't see, if I can get some of that off the shelf, I'm going to, just because of the fact that either I'm going to order online or whatever I'm going to do. But the fact of the matter is that I'm just not going to see that product available through a distro in any way, shape, or form. MJ Holdings sometimes hold back some of that product, and then they slowly release it over time. But Scarlet and Violet stuff, I do not buy anything from the stores at this point in time. I know it's tempting sometimes, it is, because even like those two Prismatic Evolutions boxes back there, I bought those off of Target.com, but I'm not selling those two. I'm selling the ones I got from Distro. I was using them as a display. They've been in there for a little bit now. Same thing. I've got those Sam's Club, the Prismatic Evolutions. I got 4 of those. I got 2 of them already. I got 2 more coming on Saturday for the Tyranitar Lucario tin. Kind of nice to be able to get those. Nice little bonus piece there to be able to add to the collection. But once again, I don't plan on selling those anytime soon. And that's one thing I think that needs to be discussed. You know, while we're doing a rip and ship, and since it's kind of low on orders tonight, and that's okay because I've got a headache. So if it goes a little slower, it's fine, guys. It means to sit here and talk and relax a little bit. Because the way my day was going, trust me, I'm okay with just relaxing today. But, you know, the thing is that we're going to continue to run into this situation where if they keep doing what they're doing, they're going to create shop owners and LGSs that would normally go through the distribution system and leave that product for people on the shelves at MSRP. They're going to start being forced to go purchase this product off the shelf at MSRP, and then they're going to mark it up. So you're going to start creating a perfect storm where individual shops are going to start buying this product, because if they get a Best Buy business membership, which they have the capability of doing, they can do early openings, so they can get into the store early, be able to sometimes work with managers and people that they know that are businesses in there, as long as they don't have limits. Some of these do not put any limits on them. So like our Sam's Club over here, when that last Prismatic dropped, they were saying, oh, they're going to put a 2 limit. Not all Sam's Clubs did that. Our local one did not do that, and they were literally gone right away. So 2 or 3 customers came in and bought all of them. They literally fought them out on the pallets or off the pallets, and they got them and they were gone. And those could have been business owners right there. I don't know for sure. I didn't recognize any of them from any of the stores, but there are a lot more stores down in that area where that Sam's Club is that could be driving over there with a business membership, getting in an hour early and completely cleaning it off. I had a business membership. I was there early hoping to get 2 of them, and these 3 jackoffs were up there and took it all. And that's just how it works. We need to balance the system, and I talked about that in the live. I don't agree with Pokeane's opinion that they should be giving it all to the wholesaler or giving it all to the LGSs. I think that that's a mistake as well. They need to find a balance point on where they're giving enough product to both ends of the stick so that they don't knock the balance out. I mean, if you can get stuff at MSRP at the shop but give equal or semi-equal amounts to the actual LGSs, then the LGSs aren't going to overprice because they're already got enough product to where they don't have to overprice, and you create a balance point on where the product stays at MSRP. You're not going to fix scalpers, but the biggest thing you can fix is how much the stores and how much the LGSs are charging for this, or how to prevent them from going and having to do things that are maybe a little bit unethical to do because of the fact that they just because they just want to get product. They have to get product. They have to have money flowing in order to keep their businesses open. And if you're going to put stuff on a Walmart shelf and they don't get anything from the distributor and they know they can go sell it for 20, 30, 40% over what they can over MSRP, they're going to buy it. They're going to buy it, and they're going to reload their own store. They're going to sell over MSRP. They're going to sell at market value, and there's not much you're going to do about it but pay for that LGS for that difference. And it sucks. It's not something we want to be in. It's not something you want to look at, but it's definitely going to happen if this continues. Antonio, welcome on in. Antonio said there's a MJ Holding. Let me put it on this screen so I can read it better. There's an MJ Holding flyer going around that MJ Holding is increasing the price for prismatic bundles and surprise bundles. They've already, actually on Walmart shelves, they've already increased the price here. So the prismatic bundles. So Antonio, I got some of these surprise bundles, but I did see on the shelf, because these came out in our Walmart, these were on the shelf for $29.99. Now these are supposed to be $24. So these are supposed to be $24.99. They were already selling these at $29.99. So they're increasing the price of these. Sounds like other products, they're pretty much adding about a $5 premium onto everything now for all their prismatic products. So, and it's not just that. They're tins. So for example, I was going to check and see, because I'm pretty sure these are supposed to retail at $24.99. They were selling these at $29.99. So I believe even these tins, maybe they're not. I guess I didn't look. Team Rocket tin MSRP. Maybe they are $29.99, but I thought they were supposed to be 20. Yeah. So $24.99 is MSRP. So even on the shelf, they're selling these right now for $29.99. So they're putting a $5 premium or $4 or $5 premium on all their stuff. So yeah, there's definitely getting to be a premium charge on a lot of these things, and that's definitely already occurring. Hey Roy, how's it going this evening? Aaron's got stuff is already crazy expensive. No thanks. All my money and time going into something else. Shoot, last pack we bought was the 151 came out, and that was just a couple of packs. So, yeah. Well, and that's just it. I mean, that's what's happening in a lot of the people in the market. Even my kids, you know, at least the next increase. Yeah, I mean, it's going to keep going up. The problem is MJ Holding, too. I mean, they're going to start raising their prices as well. That's just going to happen. But the problem is the Pokemon's just not producing product, and they are hurting the next group of people. Aaron, you're a perfect example of that when you're sitting there talking about it, is a lot of people just are not buying product. Because like even my kids, you can't do it anymore where, so when I got the stuff here, this is all business related. If I have to, I can get packs out of here. I mean, it's possible. It's not like it's impossible. I just have to sit there and pretty much put it as an owner's draw, take the packs out, so basically I'm paying myself with packs, and then that's how that works. Or I can take it as a wage. You know, basically I'm taking it as a wage as the packs that I get or take out of here. So if I buy it through distribution, bring it in as a business, it's kind of locked in the business. It's not just easy for me to go open packs and just go and give them to myself. But at the stores, it was always nice before, because I could do this stuff in the basement, have my own setting, and then go to the store, and my kids could go and buy a couple packs off the shelf. I mean, whatever. We'll just put them on the personal account. Just take them out of our personal account and have fun. But you really can't do that right now at this point in time, because there aren't any packs. And the kids are the ones that really, really do suffer for that. The younger kids that just aren't capable of paying the money online to buy this stuff. Everything going up, but our wages staying the same. Yeah, that's just anymore. That's the world in general right now, Aaron. Nico Store says it's just a looking at older tins saying, how are these $100 plus? We had over 1,000 tins. We need to raise the prices. Oh, hello. But the problem is this, even like the Vision and the Entei and all those tins. Those tins sat on distro forever. Nobody wanted them. You had to buy those tins at one point in order to get like Stellar Crown, an extra box of Stellar Crown, or the 6-pack bundle. That used to be one of the crap items that they couldn't get rid of, and you had to buy those in order to get certain products that you wanted. So if you wanted to get Twilight Masquerade, you had to buy four cases of the Vision. I don't remember what tin style they were. But you had to buy the Entei Vision, those tins, in order to get that. That was the way that you had to get a booster box or a case of the Twilight Masquerade, was to buy 4 cases of these tins, because they were considered junk product. Nobody wanted them. Now, I think those tins, the last time I looked, they're going for like $45. So it's just because the market shift. Now all of a sudden those products have gotten extremely expensive. Pokemon doesn't want the market to go back to the beginning of S&V. So maybe they are intentionally holding back a little bit, and that's always a theory as well. But at the end of the day, too, I don't understand it because Pokemon's hurting themselves as much. They're not making a ton more money if they're not printing to demand. They're leaving a lot of money on the table. So as a business, I sit there and look at it going from every manufacturing business that I have ever been in, from when we used to do product manufacturing, part manufacturing, to anything, that if they want product or someone is looking to produce product, or looking for product, you find a way to produce that product because your money is making that product. Printing cards is where they make money. They don't make money keeping the secondary scalping market high. They don't get any value from that. The secondary market does. Everybody who buys from distro and everybody that buys from MJ Holding off the store shelves makes money, but Pokemon's leaving money on the table. If they've got a demand for this product where people are looking for it and they can't get it and don't have it, then they're leaving money on the table. And that's not a normal thing either. So I don't think that that's exactly right. I just think something's going on where they're not able to handle printing capability, which is, I think that they're printing other things. I think we've already seen that with the sports card stuff, that they're printing sports cards and those kind of products for other companies rather than focusing on them, which is, of course, getting out products that they're, for their own TCG. They're just printing sports cards. I'm sure they're under contract. And what's happened is that they're stuck in that contract at this point in time and they can't really get out of it yet. When it expires, maybe that's going to change, but we also probably have them printing now, as we were talking about on Tuesday, because we've got early leaks again of products, which tells me another company is printing that product. And that's why we're having those early leaks again. We weren't having these leaks during when Pokemon was using Millennial Print Group, but now we're getting, accidental booster boxes out ahead of time, which are probably stolen from the factory that's printing it. Aaron, yeah, ever since the big generation chains haven't been buying anything. Yeah, some people never really moved in at Scarlet and Violet. 151 was a little bit of we talked about that at 1.2. 151 was kind of a specialty thing that kept people in there. But in general, there are some people that just never really jumped the gap and went forward with it. He says Pokemon could care less what the market price is, right? Though, yeah, they don't. They just care about selling product. They don't want to flood the market. So Pokemon's got basically two concerns, or maybe three. One concern they have is they want to make money. The one way that you make money is you keep the machines printing. You print product, right? If product is there, you keep printing. But on the flip side of that, they don't want to overprint too much because they don't want the distributors having a lot of product sitting inside of their warehouses, because then the distributors get upset and could potentially stop being a distribution for them if they start burying them in product. Or number two, they don't have the space to be able to take in newer sets. So they have to find that good medium ground. But in general, as a manufacturer, you see a demand, you print as close to that demand and slightly over. You usually try and do, so for example, when we used to make machining parts, so we used to have the demand for specific, so we used to make AR-15 parts and those kind of things. I'm sure I probably just got shadow banned for saying that. But for the company I work for, we used to make all of the molds, and we used to actually produce the molds in the company for a lot of pew-pew parts, such as the magazines and things like that, for certain rifles that were out there in mass production. And so we used to make those, but we always made them based on the demand of the market, right? So if you had people that wanted to buy them or you had orders for them, you would continue to print. If you had a demand for them, you would continue to create those particular products. You didn't sit there and shut the machine down and go, well, we printed it. We've molded enough of these that we can quit. No, you never did that. You went past that. You went, okay, I got a demand for 100,000 of these things. We're going to do 110,000 because we want 10,000 in inventory, because we want to overshoot, because chances are if we sold 100,000, there's going to be more sales while we're producing this. And that way we've got an inventory behind. I don't know why Pokemon's not doing that. That's just standard machining and manufacturing practice, is always overshoot what your demand is by about 5 to 10%. So if you've got a demand for 100,000 of something, you're going to produce 10% more than that. So you're going to make 110,000 of it. If you got 200,000, you're going to make 220,000. If you got 1 million, you're going to make 1,100,000. You're always going to overshoot by about 10% is kind of industry standards. That's what it's always been in every machining company manufacturing company I've ever worked in. When I was a mold maker, we were making molds. They would run mold productions and just run past by about 5 to 10%, 5 minimum, 10 maximum. So kind of in that gap right there. So it doesn't make sense. They're leaving a lot of money on the table again, and there's something else that's going on why they're not doing it. Antonio, what think that bots are the reason people can't get product right now? During COVID, bots were not that bad. Like now, bots have become very, very specialized. I think COVID was kind of the beginning, especially in Pokemon. It was kind of the beginning where people were really starting to tweak these things and starting to create these things. And now we're seeing it where they are actually going through and starting to specialize in them more and more. So they're creating bots that are very sophisticated. And you think about the changes since COVID, the changes in AI. That's the other part is a lot of these bots. I was talking to a friend who does a lot of online stuff and online design, and he said AI technology right now. I told him what was going on with the bots because he didn't know about it, but he's very, very intelligent when it comes down to like computers and that kind of stuff. And he made it clear the AI technology today. He said he's surprised people have not already been hacking the back parts of all of these websites. And the problem is Pokemon Center got hacked. You know that they're going to be working on Sam's Club to do the same thing. They're going to be working on Costco. They're going to be working on all of these sites that do queues to try and hack the backside of that before the queue gets open. Because obviously we've been seeing for a long time, they can see the amount of product that's available on these sites. You can see how much is available in there, right? So why can't they figure out a way to hack the backside of that and then take that and get those products ahead of time like they did at Pokemon Center? I still have not seen any official notice from anybody. A lot of people say that they were canceled and orders were canceled. There has been no confirmation of that. Zero. I've watched Poke Beach. I have watched Poke Guardian. I have watched a statement from Pokemon. There has not been anything. And on top of it, they have not opened that pre-release window up. So why have they not done that? I would think it'd be illegal. I mean, but I guess the thing is that I don't know if it would be illegal. It'd be hard to say. I would think it would be the way if you hack the backside of a website and do purchase. But the problem is that a lot of times hacking has to have a malicious intent. And if you're paying for something on the backside, is it malicious? I think that's going to be your hardest argument is that if you hack something, it's got to have a malicious intent. They have to hack something with the intent of causing damage or harm. If they go through and they hack and buy something, then it's up to like me. If you were to hack my site right now and go if I was going to do like a pre-release product and say, okay, for my live, I'm going to make these surprise boxes available tonight to anybody who's in my live. And someone goes and buys them before I do that, somehow gets in the backside of my website and purchases them beforehand, I would cancel them myself. I just think that that's not right for anybody to do that. But on the other hand, I don't know if legally I have any precedence to do anything because I had the product available. It was there. And on top of it, you paid for it. You paid for something I was going to sell. So it would almost be the ethics of myself to cancel those orders, but not necessarily could you say it's illegal. I don't know. I honestly, you'd have to have a lawyer or someone that knows something about cyber crimes to be able to say that. All right, one real quick here. We got Roy came in and purchased, so thank you so much, Roy, for the purchase. And once again, everybody that purchases this month, we'll get into a Destin's Rivals 6-pack booster giveaway as well, just so everybody's aware. Any purchases through the website this month will automatically be entered in for that Destin's Rivals 6-pack booster at the end of the month. That's going to be the giveaway for the month. Roy did come in. He purchased one of the Persian tins. We got the Persian EX tin here that we're going to be checking out for him here. So why don't we get this going while we're continuing to sit here and talk about things. So you ready to go, Roy? You got to give me an energy here, and we're going to find out what's inside the tins as well, because I honestly don't know what packs are in here. I haven't opened one of these yet. So this is the first time for me too. We're going to be gentle. So this is going to be the first time. We'll be gentle with it. Be gentle. Let's see here. Pokey Market Scalper says if they don't get canceled, that will be the reason for the delay, since they would need to make more product for official release. Fire, he's going fire. Gentle, please. So here we go. We're going to go inside, see what's inside the tin. I don't know if it's all Destin's Rivals or not. You get that Persian. That Persian's just the regular, I believe it's a regular Persian from the set, but I think it's just got the Cosmic Hollow, like the Star Hollow instead. And then these are the pack selections that you're going to get inside of these tins. So we are going to get 1, 2, and 3 Destin's Rivals, and 2 Journey Together. So not too bad of a pack selection as either in here. So that's kind of nice. So be gentle. It's my first time. Sorry, I'm going way too far with that. Sometimes when I got a headache, I just kind of... A headache and ADHD is not a great combination because you kind of hyper-focus on things, especially when your head's hurting. It's like your brain just gets locked on something. So I do apologize if I seem like I'm a little screwy today. It's just I've got a headache from working so many hours, and I got hit with some chemical cleaners and stuff that wasn't too much fun. But, yeah. Hey, Blitzkrieg, how you doing? So yeah, it could be part of the problem. The other problem is too, is like some places we're kind of speculating is maybe they won't do a release now. The pre-release is done. The only way to buy this product is going to be on that secondary market. So we're going to go through Journey Together first. So here we go. Roy, he picked Fire. Can we get Fire? Can we give away a free pack to a member? Wow, look at the printing of that card. It's like it ran out of ink. The top is like teal, not green. I don't know if you can see the color contrast. To me, this is like way funky colored. So, yeah, that's a new one. Code card ran out of ink. Here we go. We got some Steel Energy on that first one. So here we go. We're going into it right now. We got Corva Squire. But yeah, that's the biggest thing I think is that that's what people are... The conspiracy is right now is that... forgot... Oh, yeah. Remoraid. Oh, and the Salamence EX. First pack in. Got a hit. People are speculating that they're not going to do a pre-release of this set. That they did it. That they got bought out. The bots went on the backside, paid for them, bought them. And I guess if you're a company and you know the product sold, I think the integrity says that you need to cancel those orders. I think the integrity should be that you get rid of the orders and restart. But on the other hand, they're sold. So are they going to cancel them? You know, these sites have said that they're going to cancel them. They said, oh, we got canceled orders, but they were showing that the cancellations don't meet Pokemon cancellation specifications for previous. Choreo and a Magmortar. So... did they actually cancel them, or did those guys who had bots sit there and basically lie to try and get everybody off their back about it? That's the question that's out there right now. So, yeah, it's an interesting question. It's interesting of whether or not they got closed or kicked out, and whether or not those orders actually get canceled. We don't know. Beldum, Wobbuffet. We got here. I had to join a Discord group to know when Costco and Sam's got Pokemon stock. It's so bad now that employees either lie or don't have accurate information. Lots of shady stuff going on. I just use the Poke Restock. Poke Restock's really, really good for giving me information on that. And they have some guys that are just basically tracking the stock. So they know the stock and they know the release dates of a lot of stuff, which is good. But that's about it. So, you know, on those sites when they're going to get restocked. So, like, we knew ahead of time that some of these things were happening. Sacred Ashes. Oh, there we go. We got gold, baby. Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. Gold from a tin with a Zapdos. So, there we go. We got gold in the house. The Mewtwo. Bam. There we go. We'll take that one. Nice, nice gold. Sorry, I'm not a Mexican soccer announcer, or what is it, Brazilian or whatever he is. Market market scraper, I say scalper, market scraper. It would be hard to cancel if Pokemon Center took your money at the time of pre-order. So hopefully the fact that they don't helps them make the right choice and cancel the orders. They should. I really think that they should. But on the other hand, they've already got processing fees that aren't going to come back. So if they cancel all them orders, their credit card company or their processing company is still going to charge them for those processes. So they're going to lose money if they cancel them. Electabuzz and a Greedent. So we got a gold Mewtwo out of that one. Not a bad tin at all. Double hits out of there. So you got that gold Mewtwo and you got that Salamence EX full art. And once again, that's from one of those Persian tins, the new ones. Yes, this is a pricey one. Not a bad tin. Definitely a doable tin for sure. So, I mean, the thing is that I don't know if they're going to... I don't know if Pokemon Center is going to cancel that order. My concern is that they're not. And my theory is because they're going to have processing fees. The credit card companies, unless they work out a deal, which may be part of the reason why they haven't done a new release on those, is number one, they haven't fixed the holes if they are going to cancel those orders, number one. But number two, well, I guess they don't process, though. They don't do the processing, though, until they do the shipping. So they shouldn't have processed the credit cards at this point in time. Now I'm just backtracking on my own thought because they don't technically they don't charge your card until they go to ship. So they wouldn't have processed that yet. My other thought is that they just haven't filled the hole yet at this point in time. So without them filling the hole, they're still got an ability to breach. So if they cancel all of those orders and they don't fix the hole, then they're just going to get breached again. And it's just going to continue to occur over and over and over again. So, yep, I just caught that, Antonio. My own head just went that direction. Oop, forgot that one. So, yeah, they don't get processed. But I think the other part is, too, though, is that they got to close the breach. If they allow that breach to stay open, it's just going to happen again on the next time that they or get them all loaded up again. So that might be part of the reason, too, that they're taking so long to reestablish that drop, is the fact that they are trying to find a way to close that breach before they cancel all the orders, or if they are canceling them, before they do a new release on those, for sure. Would make sense. I'm going to go back here. Horizon, welcome on in as well. Akira, thank you so much for being in here as well. I got jumping in on my jokes as we're going in here. I've lost a lot more faith in people lately after seeing all these Pokemon shenanigans. Yeah, and that's the problem, is that you're just losing faith in a lot of this. Want to hear something funny? Uh-oh, what is funny, Antonio? Antonio's got something funny. Let's go. Let's hear it. Polar Chefs Premium has a bot service you can pay for. Not sure if it's legit, but they have videos showing their bots purchasing ton of Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes when they drop. Yeah, I've actually seen, there's a Discord site that's like Pokebot, or I'll look it up. There's actually a site that you can pay. Basically, you pay a monthly service fee, and based on the monthly service fee that you pay for, you will get so much product on drops. They guarantee, but I don't know if they guarantee, but they offer you the ability to use their bots to pick what you want, and they'll offer so many purchases per month through that bot. And you can buy different tiers on that bot for how much they're willing to purchase. So yeah, there are those services out there. I talked to the Best Buy app and website developers, and they claim they never get botted. Yeah, no. They're insane. Did you see the last Best Buy drop for that UPC? What a joke. I think that thing sold out in less than 30 seconds. I don't think that there was actually... I honestly don't think it actually came available, because I tried to get one of those, just to get one of those UPCs, because I don't know if I'm getting them from distributor or not. Never do if I never know if I'm going to get a UPC from a distributor or not. But... yeah, they were gone in like less... what was it? A minute? I don't think it was even a minute they were gone. Been funny how Pokemon been trolling, putting out plushies and clothing last. Yeah. Yeah, one person got one. Yeah. Best Buy is the worst. I don't even deal with it anymore. I honestly, I was on there and I went to go because I saw it go through. Said it came out this time. Hit the link. By the time I hit the link, it said sold out. And that was like less than a minute. I was into it to see if it was available. They were sold out in less than a minute. One person got the drop. One person got one. That's it. That's all we're allowed is one per person. So, yeah, it's nuts. I mean, post-bot era, never had a problem before, of course. Any of them's bad. The problem is that these bot services are just making it impossible. It's once again, the only way to fix this, Fairlight. We were lucky here in Australia. We got all our pre-orders and they're still available. Really? Well, that's nice. That's not happening here in the United States. I wish we'd get that lucky to actually have stuff left, but you can sit here and complain all you want. You don't know how you really screw them guys with bots. It's quick and easy. You put a ton of product out there. The second that you overload, those bots don't know when to stop. They basically turn them on and they run until they're out of product. That's the system that they run on. So some of them have limits, but most of them, they just turn them on and take as much product as you can. The best part is if Pokemon were to do a massive drop, like literally coordinate a little bit, do a little bit of communication and coordination and say, all right, we're going to drop 50 million ETBs of prismatic evolutions right now. We're going to drop 50 million because that these idiots are just going to sit those bots and say, buy every prismatic ETB that comes up. If they did a 50 million ETB drop all at once, those bots would buy them all out, and them guys would be completely drained of money trying to figure out how to pay it. They would crash the market right with prismatic. Could you imagine if they dropped 50 million ETBs of prismatic evolutions? That price would be sub MSRP in a heartbeat, and these bots would have bought them all and then they're going to sit there and take all their capital and lock it down. That's the only way they're going to have 50 million is a real exaggeration. I mean, you could probably do it with 10. I don't know if 1 million would be enough. And could you imagine, though, if they just turned on those prismatic evolution? Because they've got bots that literally just scan the internet and even eBay. They're watching eBay. So I've seen them sit there and literally sit there, and their bots are designed now. These AI bots are literally scanning the wet internet, and they're watching even eBay for low pricing. So you get an eBay account, you hook it into the bot. If the pricing is below, let's say you say an auction is below $90. If it's below $90 and there's an auction and there's less than 5 minutes left, the bot will go in and bid it all the way up until, $90. At $90 it stops, or $100 it stops. But you can actually tell these things what to do. So those bots would literally go out and just would just destroy these guys if they were to do one coordinated drop of these products. And that's all it would take. One coordinated drop. One heavy coordinated drop of one of the high demand sets, and they would absolutely decimate all those scalpers in a heartbeat. Oh, they'd be out of money. That's what I'm saying is if they put enough out there, the bots would go until they ran them out of money. They would use up all their capital, and then you'd have more left on the market that the bots couldn't buy. So then people could get access to it at MSRP, and that would absolutely just suck that market dead on them guys. Those guys would be so screwed if that happened. But Pokemon's got to do it. I mean, once again, we can complain about bots all day. We can complain about scalpers. You can complain about investors. You can complain about rip and shippers. You can complain about everybody. At the end of the day, this was not an issue a year ago when product was available and Pokemon was exceeding the demand for products. The second that Pokemon stopped meeting or exceeding the demand for products, they create the situation. And this is the second time that they've done this in 4 years. Why are they not capable of adjusting? That's my biggest question. Horizon, I feel like it didn't used to know how good we had it. I'm priced out of these markets. Antonio, they even been buying bundles. So yeah, add bundles and overcharge. Exactly. If Pokemon were to sit there and go, okay, we're going to sell these bundles in a coordinated slash at $40. So I bought one I just wanted one because I wanted one. So I was out there and they still had them. These Surging Sparks bundles. I bought this one at GameStop for $36 because I get the pro discount. So instead of them being 40, they were like $36.99. But I said, for one, put it in my side collection. I wish it was the other style box, but it is what it is. And this one does not have the little box inside of it. FYI, it's too small. I already checked. I was hoping. But yeah, I mean, that's another thing. You sell these things at $35 a piece and you put 50 million of these little 6-pack bundles out there. Absolutely decimate all these guys for their capital and then drop the market because they won't be able to buy them all. You'll still have 25 million of these things floating around. They sucked up all their capital. You've got the market now, and these things are stuck at or under MSRP. And that's exactly what you need to do. Horizon says, I'm okay with older stuff going up in value, but should super modern really be skyrocketing to like 3x MSRP? No, not really. Yeah, that's another one too. Like you're just talking about there, the plushie adding plushies and like Pokemon Center adding the plushies or the figurines to the products now. That's a good solution. That way you got to buy junk and pay $99 and the plushie doesn't sell. I mean, a plushie's hard to sell. Let's be honest. I wouldn't buy one of the plushies if I saw them out there on eBay because the fact of the matter is, why someone bought that plushie. I mean, if I bought one of them, I would keep the plushie because I'm an Evolutions guy. I'm buying it for a plushie too. Hell yeah, I'm putting it on the shelf right with my other ones around here. I mean, yeah, let's go. Got a whole pile of plushies down here. I mean, why not? Where's my sleeping Eevee? I got hidden somewhere. I got to finish cleaning my room. That's got to be my goal this weekend. Ugh. I redid my desk. I got to finish my backdrop on my desk so I get all my soundproofing up and then also get going on cleaning this corner up. Looking real quick, but yeah. Add on any product Pokemon can't sell with Prismatic as a bundle. Exactly. Yeah, if they did that, they would absolutely just messing with them at this point. Anything to get these scalpers to pay too much is going to be a benefit to the hobby in general. Everybody's going to benefit if they start doing stuff but they got to start offering, if they're going to start doing that though, they got to offer it to LGSs. They got to start shifting that product around to where LGSs and big box stores are getting equal amounts of product. That's the other catch as well. Is you can't just sit there and add plushies to everything. You got to start balancing the market as well, where gets to be that give and take type of situation. So we still haven't seen that yet at this point in time either. So we got to get to that point. So yeah, there's a lot of things. I mean, there's some things we can really do. Thank you guys, everybody, too. I also got 7 likes. Just a reminder, in case I see a few new viewers in here, just to make sure, because we're up to like 15 viewers right now watching right now. There is also the Destin's Rivals 6-pack bundle for every purchase. Any purchase that you make through this month, through the month of September, you're going to automatically be entered in for a Destin's Rivals booster bundle. We're going to be giving one of those away at the end of the month. So just FYI for anybody who's joining, they're going to do these monthly giveaways from now on for you guys too. Just number one, it's kind of a customer appreciation for purchasing with us and joining us for our lives. Let's see, Antonio. Imagine Prismatic Evolutions with a starter deck and one big box that does. That would be funny. Yeah, that would be good. Here, you're gonna get this. You're gonna get a what the heck's the name of it? A Zero Aura V-Star box. So yeah, you're going to get a Zero Aura V-Star box as your starter deck. It comes with your Prismatic Evolutions ETB. Oh, and you're going to pay $99 for this as well. So congratulations. If you want it, come get it. Yeah, that'd be a way to keep them off of there. But there again, it doesn't help. Once again, Antonio, though, you're not really helping the actual people that want this stuff either, though, because I do agree with what Pokemon Center is doing. They're keeping scalpers potentially off of that product, but they're really not, because the investor bros know that this set, if it won't drop under 100 with all the reprints that they're doing currently at this point in time, it's not going to drop under 100 if they buy it with a plushie. That's just going to be, added fluff and stuff, but they know that the price of this is going to go over 100 and it's going to have value in the near future. So I mean, it does work, but it also, once again, prices out individuals. If you're going to pay $100, $99 for the set and a plushie, for a Prismatic Evolutions Elite Trainer box and a plushie, then you might as well just go and buy, you know, the actual set. Were those Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes? I forgot to even look. Maybe someone knows on that part of it. If it was the bundle with a Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box, or was that with just a standard one? The reason Pokemon Center dropped Glaceon, Leafeon, V-Star boxes had 2 Evolving Skies packs in them. Yes, they did. Yep, Market Scraper. I got a couple of those, so I was kind of happy to be able to grab a couple of those. I missed there was another product I missed on there. Now I'm trying to remember. All these drops have been happening. There was like a bunch of drops all at once, but there's another product that was on there I missed, but I did get the Leafeon and Glaceon boxes. Those will be here, I think, on Monday. I think I'm getting those on Monday, so I'll have those as well. I've been picking up drops here and there, just trying to collect them. Once again, Evolving Skies. Anything that's Sword and Shield, I'm definitely not going to pass on it if I can get it. The other thing that I got too, this is one of the other drops that they had, was this. And someone said it just has a Fusion Strike and Brilliant Stars inside of it. So, and that's what they show here. So I don't know. Some of these had Evolving Skies, but I think it was the cardboard version of this had Evolving Skies in it. So that one shouldn't. I think that is going to be Brilliant Stars and Fusion Strike in that tin. Yeah, I've already got a couple of those, but I'm definitely not going to pass up a couple more on MSRP, especially with Evolving Skies packs in them. Prismatic Pokemon Center Elite Trainer. That's okay. So I missed the PC. That's what was done. Those were gone, and I went to the Leafeon Glaceon boxes. So I came from the Prismatic Evolutions, and I ended up leaving with a Glaceon and Leafeon box. But still, I'm all right with that. Evolving Skies is way better. Hot take. Evolving Skies is a better set than Prismatic Evolutions. I said it. I'm not going to be regretting it. Not at all. No regrets. Hot take of the night. No, that tin can have Fusion Strike depending on plastic wrap. So it can have Fusion Strike. I don't even know what's in it. Oh, no, something? We're going to do it for science. I'm okay. I got some of these in storage. I don't know what's in what. So this is the completely sealed version. So this is the one that came from Pokemon Center. I got 2 of them because that was the limit. And I'm okay with opening it. 100% honest. Don't mind getting rid of the metal tin. Or just kind of a airspace anyways. It's for science. Yeah, the tin from Pokemon Center doesn't have Evolving. Yeah, so we're going to find out what's inside of this tin. All right, let's see. So you get you've got the mat there that comes in there. You're going to get Brilliant Stars. Oh no, come back. Don't run away, Gengar VMAX. So you're going to get a Fusion Strike, another Brilliant Stars, another Fusion Strike, and another Fusion Strike. So these are going to just be the 2 Brilliant Stars, 3 Fusion Strikes. There we go. Here's a code card for anybody out there. I will give away my own code cards because I don't care. I don't care. All right, then you get the stickers, little binder, little notebook, all that fun stuff inside of there. So, yeah, that's what you get inside the tin. Ta-da! So, the Arceus coin is always really cool, though. I like the Arceus coin. Jacob actually wanted one of those for his deck, so that's going to work out well for him. Still good packs. No, I'm not going to complain about any of the packs. I mean, if you can get Fusion Strike and Brilliant Stars inside of those tins, I think those tins were $24.99. So, still, you got more than $25 worth of packs right there just from inside of those tins. I opened 2 of the Sam's Prismatic Lucario Tyranitar boxes, 28 packs. Pulled nothing of value at all. Literally nothing. The Sea and Sky box was awesome, but Prismatic kind of sucks. It's still good. Those pack prices are going up. Seems bad for opening, though. You know, the problem is Prismatic is just junk. I'm going to be 100% honest. I hate the hit rates of Prismatic. I have the little bit of Prismatic I have opened. I have gotten nothing but junk out of it. So I opened one of this mystery box up there. I opened one for myself just because I wanted to. So this is what I got out of the 4 packs of the mystery box. So I've got the Leafeon. I'm okay with the Leafeon. That's not too bad. Right now that's a $13 raw right now. So you've got the so I got the Leafeon with the Prismatic. I like the stamped Prismatic. That's kind of cool. I got the Dusclops. So a $3 Master Ball, Pinsir, Iron Bundle, and a Hollow Energy. That's what I got out of those packs. So out of 4 packs, I got the 1 Master Ball, which is the best thing out of that whole thing was the 1 Master Ball. But otherwise, they're just a couple common Pokeball ones, and then the Leafeon Prismatic Evolution stamp. The hot take: Prismatic pulls are worse than Evolving Skies. Way worse than Evolving Skies. I actually really enjoyed Evolving Skies. Now Evolving Skies had tough pull rates. I mean, it's Evolving Skies for a reason. No, I mean for the set, it was really bad. But Prismatic is way worse. I mean, you can go through, out of all the packs I've opened so far, I've probably for myself opened the total of, trying to think, because I opened 1, 2, couple booster bundles. I've probably opened 40 packs total of Prismatic for myself. And I think that I've gotten a couple EXs, or 2 Master Balls, a couple Pokeballs, and that's it. I have not gotten any even EX hits out of that set. So I've just kind of, I don't even have any interest in opening it. The hit rates are so crappy, I don't even want to open it. Crown Zenith is literally the best opening experience in modern Pokemon history compared to Prismatic, which is probably the worst since, I don't know, Fusion Strike. I've opened 40 packs also. Nothing of significant pulled. Yeah, that's just it. I mean, I get a couple Master Balls. I think I got one Master Ball. What is it, like a rocket or that skateboard? I don't know, medical board or skateboard or whatever it is. And that's pretty much that, and the Dusclops. The Dusclops has got a little value to it because it was playable. I don't even know if it's playable anymore at this point in time. I know there's them Dusclops decks, but I haven't actually played in a few months. The last time I played, I was against the Dusclop decks, and that sucked. That thing can just decimate your bench. Absolutely decimate your bench. But I pinned my comment. I know I put the website in, but I don't know if I pinned it. Did I pin it? Pin message. There we go. For everybody that comes in, we do have Northwoods TCG pin. Any order this month from NorthwoodsTCG.com will get you in for a Destin's Rival 6-pack bundle giveaway. Just so everybody is aware in the chat right now. See, there's a few people in here, so check out Northwoods TCG to come on in. Yeah, but Market Scraper, definitely. I love, actually, Crown Zenith is probably one of my favorite sets to open, just because it does have some really nice artwork. It has some really nice cards on that backside, or on that glaring gallery, and overall the experience of opening it is a lot of fun. There isn't too many things that you're going to open that aren't going to get you some kind of hits, that you're not going to get some glaring galleries. Those Sea and Sky boxes were absolute fire. We opened probably about 5 or 6 of them on the channel here when they came out, and they were absolute fire. Fun to hit. Fun hits, lots of hits in those packs. I was kind of concerned that Prismatic, like Horizon just said, opening those are definitely going to be an issue for that box. When I got the 2 of them, and I got 2 more coming, I don't think I'm going to open any of them. I'm just going to put them in storage and forget about them. Just wait them out. I think the value in them is going to be just waiting them things out for 4 years and then selling them as a sealed product. Ryzen says, I just want to pull one of the Prismatic alt arts to get excited, but it seems impossible. Buying singles is great, but opening is where the fun is. Don't see Prismatic being a great open at all. No, I agree. I think that if anybody comes into that set, you're going to get a lot of people that are just going to buy singles out of that set. I actually just bought my Flareon out of there Because I sat there and I looked at it and I'm like, by the time I pay to try and open this set to the point of where I'm going to potentially find that Flareon, it's ridiculous. I might as well just go buy the Flareon. There's no reason to sit there and spend that much money on a card trying to pull it. Like you said, it's always nice having a budget and going, okay, I've got this much money. I'm going to spend $400 on this set and I'm going to open as many packs as I can for $400 and see what I can get. That's what we used to do a lot of times on the set, is just go and buy $400 worth of the set. You go and rip through as much of that $400 as you wanted, or until you hit your chase cards. Once you get the chase cards, you're done. You call it quits and you sell the rest of the product, or you keep it sealed for later. A Flareon is $162. So right now you can go buy the Flareon for $162. If I go and buy, what product can I buy that I'm going to get $162 that I'm going to be able to get enough packs to potentially pull that Flareon? Even close. Because what's a booster pack right now? $9 a pack right now? The price is way down on those. They were up to about $11. So with all this product coming out, they're actually down. Next one's $9. They've actually been selling, around $8, $9. Pretty consistently at $9. So, you got a $9 product, $9 pack. If I were to pay $160, go with $162, $65, even if you double it. Okay, I want to double it and say, I'm going to give myself more opportunity. So I'm going to go double it up, pay $325 worth of pack, $350. Let's just have fun. $350, go all crazy. At $9 a pack, that gives me 38 packs. I opened 38 packs. I didn't even get anything of value in 38 packs, let alone actually get what I wanted and have a chance at what I wanted. Let's see. If the alt arts and prismatic are this hard to pull, perhaps long-term value is in those singles. Would be, it could be. They are. I love the artwork. I think the SIRs are definitely really, really nice cards. It's just, like I said, it's just one of those things that we're having a lot of value discrepancies right now, because the hit rates aren't high. So like you can sit here and look at like the SIRs in the set, and we look at the most valuable cards in the set right now. I'm just pulling them open. Even the Umbreon, for the hit rate of it, is $850. Sylveon following up right behind it at $300. You've got the Leafeon at $215, $200, Glaceon's $170, Flareon's $162, the Jolteon's $159. So you can get the Eevee for $100. So you can literally get. So if we do that, I'm just going to do some quick math in my head here. So we're going to go there, 1,000, 1,114, 1,400, 1,700. So you got for $2,000, you could buy all of the Evolution singles, $2,100. You could buy all of the Evolutions SIR singles, including the Eevee, and be done. And if the hit rates continue like they are right now in the set, in 5 years, these things are going to be a lot higher, just because of the fact that there just isn't a lot of them out there. So, all right. The cards are beautiful. I love the art. I love the artwork. The SIRs are really, really nice. I do enjoy the artwork of them. So I've got the Flareon in Japanese. So now I'm happy, because now I'm going to also have that in, I'm going to have it in the English version. So that's going to be nice. Nice to have that into the collection. I'm hoping it's good enough quality. The guy I talked to, I bought it from a personal, like someone I know, and he just hasn't graded it yet, or what, he thought about grading it, but I talked to him, said I was looking for it. He sold it to me for $150 on it. So I didn't pay the $162. I paid $150 because he didn't have to sell it through TCG Player. And he said it looks like it's a gradable copy. He said the gradability of it is there. So we'll see. When I get it, I'll do a quick look. But it'd be nice to get that in a PSA 10 as well for my collection. I'm trying to get all my Flareons, all my ducks in a row for Flareons. And Be nice to have that one in the English version. I got it in the Japanese version in a 10. It'd be nice to get the English version in a 10 too. That'd be just nice little icing on top of the cake. All right, let's see. What is going on? Is my internet lagging on your end, or is it just my end? Seems like TCG Player and PokéData are just dragging right now. I hope I'm not like jerky or anything on the other side. Do apologize if I am. I just realized that how slow this stuff is loading right now. So I mean, there's 1,400 of them. It's $450 in a 10 for the Flareon. So another option, just go and purchase it in a 10 and be done with it. I mean, that's not bad. $450 for it. If we keep getting as much prints as we have, there's going to be more of them out there, and that value could still come down a little bit as well. All right, guys. Well, like I said, I got a major headache today. I do apologize if I seem like I'm just like rambling on random stuff. Seems like we're really slow on NorthwoodsTCG.com. And we've been talking for about an hour now on other things, which is fine. I mean, I don't mind doing that in these lives for sure. We did have a couple purchases, so thank you to the individuals who jumped on in and purchased here tonight on NorthwoodsTCG.com. Well, being so slow, I think that I'm going to wrap her up for the night, and then we will be back on Sunday, 9 p.m. Central Time, or possibly tomorrow. If I don't have a headache, I could maybe push things a little bit more and be a little bit more active. It's just been a really long day, and then just really, really hard to focus right now for me. So I do apologize if I seem like I'm a little bit out of it, but I did want to jump on in, have some fun with you guys. We got the new products, so we did get the surprise boxes, and we also got the mini tin, or the new tins in, so I did want to get them up for you guys as well. Hopefully next week I'll be getting some more product from Distro. It sounds like there's going to be another little bit of a drop on some things, possibly more Destin's Rivals sleeve blisters, along with, they're still Journey Together, but possibly some more of those mini tins coming as well for the Unova ones. So if those come in, I will drop the price on the Unova tins as well if we get more of them coming through. Once again, as I get more products of specific things, I keep continuing to try and lower that price down and get closer and closer to MSRP, but I don't want to get myself cleaned out either. So it's kind of that balancing game sometimes where I'm trying to work things down and be realistic on it for you guys, be a little bit less in price. I'm just looking right now, mini tin. So, yeah, I mean, I'm still, right now, the mini tins I'm selling them for is $17.99. The market is $20 on them right now. So I'm still under market value currently on those tins. So if you guys are interested in them, we do have those. Yellow, any word on more Destin's booster boxes from Distro? There aren't any at Distro now. The real question, Yellow, is whether or not we're going to be getting a reprint of them. There is word that we will be getting another reprint of the Destin's Rivals booster boxes at this, possibly here in the next few months. Once again, unconfirmed. None of that is confirmed at this point in time. It's just the word on the street, as I'm going to say it. The back street word right now is that there's going to be more Destin's Rivals booster boxes being reprinted. Whether or not that actually happens is still up in the air at this point in time. So we'll see. We'll have to find out where we are on that stuff here in the near future, but as soon as we hear word or confirmation on anything, of course, I'll share that with you guys just so you guys are aware. Might be the same amount as they did for Surging. It could be. It wasn't, Surging didn't have a ton, but at least it came through on all the channels where we all got an opportunity to get it, which was kind of nice. Something that we haven't had in a while is just everybody getting an opportunity to be able to get that. Now Surging Sparks is starting to go up in value again. So if I go Surging Sparks booster boxes right now, last time I checked, they were slowly going up. They're up to about 260 right now. So they dropped a little bit and then bounced and came right back up. The funny thing is that, have you seen, so on TCG Player now, I don't know if you guys know this, they got those Voltex zipper binders are now being sold on TCG Player. Just for everybody that's out there. You are my fire. Oh no. Now we're bringing Backstreet Boys in. Don't hyper-focus me on that. Don't do this, Market Scraper. But yeah, they're selling the Voltex first edition 12 pocket and 9 pocket zippered binders for $120 because they say SV8 on them. Market scraper. Don't hyperfixate my mind someplace else, please. Oh no. Now we're gonna be going through the whole. Now we're gonna play the whole song. So yeah, you can get the SV8 binder. So basically, the Voltex binders on there right now for the ones that are just limited or first edition. As they just say SV8 and they're yellow for Surging Sparks, and they are $120 for the 9-pocket for the first edition, and then the unlimited edition is going for $65. Or you can get the 12, it's $156 for the 12 first edition, or the unlimited is now $100 or $75 for the unlimited. So yeah, this market is ridiculous. I am not paying that much for a Voltex to say SV8 in an ugly yellow and teal color. I like Voltex. I mean, I've got some of their binders. I really do like their binders. I mean, they're nice. They're nice products, but I am not paying that much for them. Yeah, all the ones that say like SB1 are $80 for those. If they say the SV, they are stupid. If they got the pre-labeling on it, they're just stupid. But all right, I'm going to go take one more look at the shop, make sure nobody's in northwoodstcg.com. If not, I think we're probably going to call it quits for tonight. Once again, greatly appreciate it for everybody that did join in. Thank you, Roy, for jumping in as well. It is 10:15. I know it's a little bit early, but once again, it's been a little quiet, and with a headache, that's okay. I'm absolutely fine with that. If you guys do want to purchase a product and send it sealed too, we can do that as well. What the hell is going on with Poke Center drop? What do you mean by that, ELO? I guess I haven't seen anything that's like way out of whack. I mean, they've just been having a lot of drops lately. Or you're talking about the fact that it got hacked and that they haven't reopened that. Yeah, honestly, I think I don't know if they're going to. I don't know if we're going to see that come back. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to cancel those orders because they sold them. I don't know if Pokemon Center wants to go and cancel them. So I don't know. The only thing that's going to do to me is either A, they're going to go and really reprint the crap out of that and just double the production and see if they could sell that many more. Or B, if they do show up and people are selling them at ridiculous prices on the website, yeah, even if they cancel the orders, the botters are going to hack it again. Yeah. Well, I think that there's one of two things that are going on. Number one, nobody's confirmed. We talked about this earlier in live, but nobody has confirmed that any of these orders were canceled. Poke Beach, Poke Guardian, Pokemon themselves has not confirmed that any of those have been canceled. Some people speculate that the cancellations that we were seeing are the botters actually just getting people off their back and saying, see, they were canceled. We're not getting these things. Okay, fine. I don't believe that they were canceled. I think that they were actually just... I think that they are still live orders at this point in time. But I don't think Pokemon Center is going to sit there and put it up until they find a way to patch that hole however they got in. So I think that we're not going to see the release for a little bit just because of the fact that I think that they're waiting. They're trying to find a way to patch that hole. Because if they put them up again, like you just said, they're just going to do it again. So putting them up right away, even if they cancel all those orders, they're just going to do it again if they don't patch the hole. So I think that might be what they're doing at that. I remember Pokemon Center did cancel orders when they did drop for Shiny Legend ETBs when bots bought it up. Yeah, they have. I mean, I would think that they would. I'm hoping they would, but I just don't think they're going to cancel them because, number one, I think the reason they won't cancel it yet is because they haven't got the whole patch. So if they cancel it, the bots are just going to go rebuy the canceled orders. So they really can't... I don't think that they can really cancel yet. I think that they are going to cancel. I really hope that they are going to cancel those orders. things were a bit different back then, and bots were in their infancy stage. But I don't think that they can quite cancel at this point in time. I think that there's going to be a little bit of time before they do. They're going to fix the hole, then they're going to cancel the orders, then they're going to redo the release on that. That's the sequence that I think we're going to see. So I really do hope they cancel the orders. Personally, I hope that they do, but I don't know for sure if they will or not. That's going to be yet to be seen at this point in time. But, all right, guys. Well, it's a little bit quiet. It's been a good conversation right now. Like I said, there are some products on Norhtwoods TCG.com. Check it out. As always, and like I said, I just don't have the things to really push. I might push tomorrow, do a live, maybe tomorrow night. If not, for sure, it'll be Sunday, 9 p.m. as well. ELO, if you want to come back on Sunday, 9 p.m., we'll be back 9 to usually 11. Tonight, I just got a headache, and it's a little bit slower, so I'm going to take it as an opportunity to, instead of hold on, I got someone checking out. We'll give them a minute here real quick. So, good thing I checked. We got one visitor in Northwoods TCG right now checking out. So we'll give them an opportunity to get through if they would like. Give them a minute just to see. But you can pick too if you do want your product sealed as well. We will ship it sealed out as well. So just so you guys are aware of that. We do have the Unova tins still available. We got some 151 tins available. Also, there's the Zapdos and the Alakazam boxes are still available in the shop also. So there's a few products for you guys to choose from right now in the Northwoods TCG site. We have the Prismatic Evolutions surprise boxes in there also. So we do have 4 of them hanging around. I did open one for myself. I got the Leafeon, so that's okay. Still like the Leafeon. Good EX. I like the stamp promo stuff, so that's good. Hoping I was going to get the whole set of those. That's actually something I think I might actually still do is go get those stamp promos. So the Leafeon is kind of a cool... So that's the Leafeon. You get that little Prismatic Evolution stamp on there. So, but I believe there's one for each one of the evolutions. So I kind of want to get those. This one might send it for grading because it's actually really good. The top on the back is a little thick just on the back. So it might be worth taking a shot at it. Just going to give it a minute. There's one person in checkout. We'll see if the order comes through here before we hang up for the evening. Give them another. I'll give them 2 minutes to get through the checkout. If not, we'll just wait, or we'll just be back on Sunday 9 p.m. Central Time too. They come in and join us as well. 3 people in here though, so they're looking at the shop. So I always like give them an opportunity. But welcome on in, everybody. Thank you guys, everybody that's joined in. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button if you're joining us. Put your schedule down for Sunday 9 p.m. Central Time. We'll be doing that as well. And then also we are I'm going to start moving on them 3D printed stuff as well. So we are going to have some 3D printed things available here in the shop. Somebody did purchase some of the stands from us, which is kind of cool. So we do have these, I don't know if I got any close by, but we do have the stands. We also have some of the Pokemon figurines that we're printing. I'm actually going to be working on a Charizard and a Pikachu coming up. And then there's also a Lugia Mewtwo fight figurine that I was looking at doing also. So a little bit of fun, a little bit of opportunity to try something new out with that also if you're looking for that. Wow, all of a sudden there's a ton of people in there. I think they're just going to be looking at sealed products. So, all right, guys. Thank you guys, everybody that joined in. Once again, greatly appreciate it. I've given them enough time to sit there and see if they're going to jump in, and they haven't yet. So I got a feeling they're just YouTubers or botters sitting there floating around inside of there. Once again, Iowa got a bunch of views from that same place in Nebraska. Probably Pokey sitting there being a pain. So, anyways, thank you guys, everybody who joined in. Hopefully, you guys have a fantastic weekend. Might see you tomorrow. Yeah. Market Scraper, LOL. If you want to, Market Scraper, come join us on Sunday, 9 p.m. Central Time. I'll put up a live, too, if you don't follow Discord. I'll make sure to put an announcement on there, too, if we're going to go live on Saturday. Usually a couple hours. If I'm going to do a special live, I'll put it up a couple hours ahead of time. So if you'd like to join us, have some fun, relax, and just sit here and talk Pokemon, come and join us for our lives here on Sunday, 9 p.m. Central Time for sure. Tuesday is always our market talk. So if you just want to talk about the Pokemon market, what's happening in the market and what's happening in the Pokemon TCG, make sure you come and join us on Tuesday. And then Friday and Sunday, 9 p.m. Central Time is always our lives where we just do our rip and chips. And sometimes they just turn into a chat just like we have tonight. So thank you everybody that's joined in. Once again, greatly appreciated for having you guys in here this evening. Hit the like button before you leave. We hope to see you next time here on Northwoods.